Good morning, citizens of YouTube. Before I discuss what I wanted to talk about today, I want to show you two very easy money-making tips that I came up with. I don't really think I came up with it, but it has helped me save considerable amount of money. If you don't mind, let me turn the camera around so you can see. You can have a shaky camera for a minute. Okay, I used to spend for many years $7 or $8 a latte at Starbucks. I love their coffee. And I said no more. This is crazy. Sometimes I would have two because the Starbucks was right outside my office. I went and purchased my very first Starbucks machine. This is a Barista by Starbucks. They don't sell them anymore. But this thing will make espresso and any Starbucks coffee you want identically to what you get in the store, providing that you buy Starbucks beans, and that's what I got in here. I grind it to about a number 2.5, and I enjoy Starbucks beans because they're very chocolatey. Is that how you say it? They're not a citrusy. A lot of beans come out very citrusy and sour. I like Starbucks beans. Are they the top quality? Are they the freshest? Absolutely not. It's just a commercial bean that you find in the store. These machines right here are no longer sold brand new. However, they're a dime a dozen on eBay. Check them out. I'm going to presume that any espresso machine is going to do equally well. I've had this for many years. It's a workhorse. But again, they're a dime a dozen. The second tip I'm going to give you is, I'm just going to pause the camera and turn it around. Hold on a second. Okay, the second tip is that rotting banana on the side. It's not really rotting. The skin is just a little brown. I bring my lunches to work a lot, and I buy a bunch of bananas a week. And by the end of the week, I like my bananas pristine. I like them, without blemishes or anything. I don't know why. Maybe it's a psychological thing. I just can't seem to eat them once they start getting all spotted up. What I do, though, is at the end of the week on my Sunday, on my cheat meal, a lot of people have pancake batter. It doesn't have to be this exact brand. What I do is I mix up a bunch of this. In a separate bowl, I mash this up like it was mashed potatoes. I then pour that bowl of banana into the bowl of pancake batter. I put it on a skillet with some fresh butter on the bottom, and it is one of the best pancakes I've ever had. The bananas that are in your pancake batter start to caramelize, and it's amazing. If you haven't tried it, at least try it one time. I like it with a little maple syrup on top and real butter on top. I don't play with that Aunt Jemima man-made syrup or anything like that. I never liked it. I just love maple syrup. Anyway, those are the end of my tips. I'm going to go off and talk about what I wanted to talk about. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so maybe they weren't the biggest and best money-saving tips that you've ever seen. But it's a couple of things that I do. It saves me money, and it makes me happy that I'm trying to do something. Again, that Starbucks machine I was discussing, a dime a dozen on eBay. One latte, and in the stores I was doing lattes, I don't know, 4 shots quads. And they would charge you $1.50 extra for a shot of coffee. So that was actually quite expensive for me. But a pound of beans nowadays from Starbucks is $12 and change. And shoot, you can have 2-3 weeks worth of lattes. 3 weeks worth of lattes, depending on how many shots you have inside. Anyway, this video is about silver. I had a request. I just woke up. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera right now, and I'm looking like an old man today. Whew. But anyway, I had a request asking why I collect silver. Now, there's a lot of videos out there that can probably articulate it better than I can, but I'm going to do my best. First of all, gold and silver. I collect silver. I can't afford gold, although I might buy a couple of dime pieces. They're about $130. And during a shit hit the fan, maybe I can take those gold dimes and tape it to the inside of my pant belt, and give my wife one or two and tape it or sew it into the inside of her pant belt so we don't get mugged or something. But anyway, I collect silver. Right now, I believe there's a 60 or 90 ratio to 1 ounce of gold, meaning for every ounce of silver, you can buy 60 or 90. I have to do the math. You can buy 60. Oh, just go with 60 for now. 60 of these for 1 ounce of 1 ounce of gold. Historically, it used to be 10 to 1. So there's a lot of manipulation going on, and a lot of people say during a shit hit the fan scenario, S-H-I-T, shit hit the fan. Well, whatever. I'm sleeping. They say this ratio is going to close. Both metals are going to rise, but the ratio of this is going to close, meaning there's a lot of speculators that say in the next few years an ounce of silver can be anywhere from $200 to $600. Now, I only paid, I think, $19 for this coin. So why do I collect silver? It's very simple. First of all, I'm 50-something years old. I read the Bible for the first time a couple of years back. Just, trying to learn and better myself. And one thing I noticed that in the Bible, there was gold and silver. It has lasted time and generations. This is biblical. I don't see any of the other monetary systems as having the longevity that gold and silver has. This will survive time, whereas the American US dollar, I'll just go with American US dollar because I'm in America, will not survive time. A lot of people ask me, Brian, that's my name, what do you fear? What is the shit hit the fan scenario that you fear? Is it going to be a meteor? And they kind of laugh at me. Is it going to be zombies? Is it going to be a solar flare? I say no. The shit hit the fan to come that I'm preparing for is an economic one. I believe there will be an economic crash to rival no other economic crash. A lot of people are speculating that it can start by the end of this year. A lot of people are saying it's already started. So back to silver. If you take an ounce of silver, let's just say if you take the US dollar and hold it out, it says $1. The value, it shows its denomination of $1. But what is the purchasing power of that? I doubt if it's $1 worth of purchasing power. Here's a stack of American Eagles here. Pulling one out. Now, I don't think the camera's going to pick this up. I'm trying to read this there. This is the back side. I'm going to do my best to get this in focus. If you have to pause the camera, do so. It says $1. It says the treasury on it. First of all, this is minted in a treasury, not somebody's backyard. This is backed by the United States government. I'm going to flip it around. So this says $1, and the United States dollar says $1. Difference is this is worth, as of today's market, a little over $16. And during an economic crisis, this will rise in value. During an economic crisis, the dollar normally declines in value. So why do we have savings accounts? We have it for emergencies. Well, I have this for an emergency. Theoretically, I could take a stack of these, take it to the local coin shop, who will give me market value for these. So if my transmission went out, I have my emergency fund. I don't need my money in the bank so they can loan out 10 times the amount. I have it in my safe. I keep all my silver locked up securely in a very good safe. During an economic collapse, again, this is going to go up. You might not be able to get your dollars out of the bank during an economic collapse. I will have my dollars out of the bank already. Now I keep some cash in the, don't get me wrong, I keep some cash in the bank to pay my bills. I keep some cash in the safe in the event of an economic crash, because I'm not going to go out and spend this immediately. This ain't going to jump up like someone turned on a switch, you know, boom, it's already worth $600. No, it'll slowly go up as time goes by. The dollar, boom, and I can automatically go to the safe, grab my dollars, go to the store if there's anything in the store that I need, and purchase it. My wife had a hard time with me purchasing silver. Maybe it was a psychological thing. Maybe we've all been bred to keep our money in the safe. In the bank. Maybe we've all been bred to gauge our self-worth by the amount of dollars that we keep in the bank. But I decided I don't want to keep anything in the bank anymore. First of all, what does it do for me? Nothing. The interest on it is a joke. It is a joke. So why keep it in the bank? The bank wants you to keep it in the bank because for every dollar you put into the bank, they're allowed by law to loan out approximately 10 times that amount. So for every dollar, they're allowed to loan out $10. It's a true statement. That's why you see all those commercials on television with the man chasing that giant pig. And the commercial encourage you to put money in the bank. It's not to help you save money. It's not to make you wiser. It's to make them richer. It's called fiat currency. So my wife, and maybe to some extent, still feels that it's the amount of dollars in the bank that shows our self-worth. Ladies out at home, men at home who are having a difficult time taking their hard-earned money and buying a coin. Again, this is silver. This is 0.999. This is as close to pure silver. This is a silver coin. Silver has been around well before Jesus was around. And same with gold. So my wife, I try to tell her that, hey, if I got a $20 bill, all I'm doing is trading a $20 bill for one of these. And I tell her, think of it as though I'm trading a $20 bill for 2 10s or 4 5s. Try to get it out of your head that this is no longer a government dollar. Let me show you another coin I collect. So if I was to collect coins, start collecting silver, I would first go for silver eagles. That's what I just showed you. Let me show you it again. That's a silver eagle, basically a lady standing. See if I can get it in bigger. Backside. And then I'll show you the maple leaf. Has grooves on the edge. I don't know if you can catch those grooves. Do not buy these off of eBay. A lot of forgeries on eBay. You might get one that's just pure pewter. You might get one that is just coated in silver. Never buy these off of eBay. Or any silver product for that matter. The next one I collect, so in order, I collect the Silver Eagles. They normally come in envelopes like that. And then once you get enough, you can get tubes of 20 or empty tubes and fill them up. This is just a small sample of what I got. I've been collecting for quite a few years. This is a Canadian maple leaf. It is also 0.999 fine silver. 0.999949 fine silver. It has the queen on it. I'm purposely kind of rocking it back and forth so you can kind of get a glimpse of what it looks like. Now, a lot of you folks, you already know what this is. This is no news to you, this video. I'm just talking to those one or two people might stumble on my video. I'm going to flip it over. Purposely rocking it up and down. This also has knurling on the side. They call it knurling, actually. Again, do not purchase these on eBay. As a Canadian silver maple leaf, also pure silver. Same monetary value in silver content as the Silver Eagle, because they both weigh 1 troy ounce. Where would I buy them? I go to the local coin shop sometimes, but I also realize that once I get there, they might not have a good supply, and what they have might be kind of marked up, scratched, tarnished a little bit with some patina. Still silver. Silver is silver is silver. Don't worry about it. I'm a little finicky. Yeah, I like to, for the same price, I can order it online. JM Bullion. If you order over $100 worth, that's only, a little over 5 Silver Eagles, 5 times, because the market value right now is 16 and change, and I think they also charge a $3 premium, which is normal. I think that's going to put you right around $20 a coin, which is going to be approximately 5 coins. You get free shipping. So 100 orders over $100 are free shipping. Also, SD Bullion, but they charge shipping. And that's okay. Most places do. Good thing about SD Bullion, if you start getting into other silver coins or silver bars, they have very nice and unique designs on some of the other coins. So my primary go-to is JM Bullion. Secondary will be SD Bullion. So I covered Silver Eagles and Maple Leaves. The third thing I purchase are bars. Now I like 1 ounce bars because in a time of trouble, 1 ounce of silver, whatever its value is going to be more easily exchanged than, let's say, a 100-ounce bar. Who's going to be able to break a 100-ounce bar? It's kind of like you walking in and slapping down, a $100 bill at your local Circle K. They're going to look at you like, we don't have the change. So I normally try to get the 1 ounce bars, 1 ounce coins. Now, I do have a couple of 10-ounce bars and a couple of 5-ounce bars. I just think they're cool. I'm actually going to get back online in a little while and buy one more 10-ounce bar and one more 5-ounce bar. So I like bars, I like eagles and maple leaves. Collect those, you'll be good to go. Get some quickly. There's already getting a shortage. People are starting to recognize how important precious metals are, and they're starting to get back into the market. Do not buy them if you're going to look at the price every day and freak out because it went down a dime, or it went up a dime, or it went down a dime. Oh my God, I got to sell it. Oh my God, we're going to lose our pants. Throughout time, I stepped backwards because I wanted to show you. Throughout time, silver has done this. It goes down. But the main point is, it's slowly going up. That's what you can expect with precious metals. It's going to go up, but it's going to do this along the way. And it might even do that one more time, but then eventually it pops back up. Trust me on this. So that's why I did Silver Eagle. I collect silver. I don't keep my money in the bank. I find a better interest rate with silver in the long run. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I apologize for the long-winded video. I knew I would have a hard time articulating why I collect silver. To me, it's a better savings account than the banks. Folks, take care. Appreciate if you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you think I did okay. Hey, if I forgot something, leave it in the comments so somebody else can read and learn. Okay? Take care.